Hey guys, it's ToProForuGames or Adam, and welcome back to another one of my top 5 videos. And today we are doing 5 things that World War II zombies did better than Treyarch zombies. So today's top 5 was submitted by Plebs to Plays, and this was a comment from a previous World War II zombies top 5, and he says, 5 things that World War II Zombies does better than BO3. We're going to talk about Treyarch in general in this video, but I actually had a lot of difficulties coming up with 5 things, so I asked you guys on Twitter, so thank you to everyone who helped me out with this list. If you guys want to help me out with your top 5s, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description, but there are definitely some things here in World War II Zombies that would be really interesting to see in Treyarch Zombies, and of course we'll talk about all that stuff throughout the video, but it is going to be a very interesting list we have here today. So guys, enjoy. If you haven't already, drop a like, subscribe for more top 5s, and let's go over 5 things that World War II Zombies did better than Treyarch. So starting the list off here in the number 5 spot, the first thing that a lot of people, including myself, think is better than Treyarch Zombies has to be the Pack-a-Punch ammo. Now, of course, what I mean by that is when you run out of ammo with your papped weapon, you can go to the Pack-a-Punch machine and buy ammo for 4,000 points. And the way it works in World War II Zombies is perfect, because if you have a regular gun from the box, you can buy ammo. If you have the Wonder Weapon, which is the Tesla gun, of course, you cannot buy ammo. And this is something that would work really well in Treyarch Zombies, as long as they keep it to regular weapons, and again, not wonder weapons, because that would make it a little bit too overpowered. Another reason why I like this feature so much is it allows you to actually use some weapons that might not be a good idea or might not just be the best overall weapons in zombies, and you can actually use them more because you have access to ammo whenever you need it. So if there's a gun that runs out of ammo really quickly, you can always go and get ammo, because you're probably going to get a lot of points with that gun, and you'll probably get enough points to go back and buy some ammo for that weapon. In Treyarch Zombies, there's always a couple of guns that are really good, but they burn through ammo really quickly. And sure, you have things like gobble gums in Black Ops 3, but you don't always have access to a gobble gum that will give you ammo, and of course, it's a gum. You have to actually hit Davidiums to use that gum, so being able to go to the Pack-a-Punch machine with any weapon that is not a wonder weapon is a great idea, and this is something I'd love to see in Treyarch Zombies. So coming in at the number 4 spot on my list, we have the grenades, and this is one thing that I had in mind right away, and when I asked you guys on Twitter, Pat was the only person who actually said grenades. I was expecting a lot more of you to say the grenades here in World War II Zombies are really good, and in Treyarch Zombies, they really aren't that effective. The regular standard grenades in Treyarch Zombies have always sucked. Besides maybe the Semtex grenades I really liked in Black Ops 2. I don't know why they aren't in Black Ops 3, but here in World War II Zombies, I feel like the grenades can really help you out. One thing I love doing is having a sticky grenade and then jack-in-the-boxes, throw a jack-in-the-box, just spam all my grenades in that horde of zombies, and it just wipes everything out. That's something you would never see in Treyarch Zombies. Now, I actually have a theory why I think the grenades are so good here in World War II Zombies. I think it's because of the special zombies, okay? You have the big explosive zombie. You also have the brute zombies, okay? Once you get into the higher rounds, let's say 30 plus, you have a lot of those brute zombies kind of walking around the map, and if you don't take care of them, they can really add up, and the grenades are a great way of getting rid of them. So I feel like their grenades are kind of meant to be a little more powerful just to take out all those guys. And if you look at Treyarch Zombies, you really don't have that, right? You don't really have so many powerful zombies on the map at once. You have the Morgwa or the Panzer spawning in, or a special boss spawns in every like 5 or 8 rounds. It really isn't a big deal, so maybe that's why the grenades aren't as good in Treyarch, but still, I would love to see the powerful World War II grenades in Treyarch Zombies in the future. So coming in at the number 3 spot on my list, I have GROSTEN HAUS, or however you say the name of this map, here in World War II Zombies. Now, this map right here is something I really like about World War II Zombies. It is absolutely amazing, it's a fun challenge, and just unlocking it was pretty cool as well, having to complete the Easter egg, or I don't know if you unlock it from completing the campaign, but I think it might be from beating the Easter egg on the final Reich. But this is just something that I think is always done well in COD Zombies. You look back at Transit really wasn't the best map, but you had those small little maps. You had Town, you had Farm, and Bus Depot, and in my opinion, I think Town is one of the best maps ever made, and I would love to see small little maps like this alongside the main maps in the future. Going forward, I really hope that Sledgehammer Games continues to release these small little challenge maps alongside the main map, or if you complete the main Easter egg, you'll unlock this small little map, and it kind of gives you more incentive to go and do that Easter egg because you're rewarded with a brand new map that is so damn cool. And I would love for Treyarch to try this in the future. Now, of course, when Treyarch comes out with the next game, they'll probably have a remastered map and their flagship map. Adding a third map, I think, would be too much, but maybe, just maybe the DLC, they would throw in a small challenge map like this, because that would be absolutely amazing, and this has to be one of my favorite things about World War II Zombies. So coming in at the number 2 spot on my list, we have the custom characters, and this is one of those responses that was really popular over on Twitter, and I agree with you guys. I really like the custom characters, and I gotta ask, why has this not been in Zombies sooner? It's something that I think the Zombies community has been asking for a very long time, and the way Sledgehammer did this was absolutely amazing. So first of all, you're allowed to pick between the 4 original characters, like once you start the game for the first time, and that is amazing, being able to select what character you like the most. Now, not only do they have that feature, you can actually unlock more characters, and that is so damn cool. I absolutely love this because some of these challenges in-game are so difficult. So if you see someone with a specific character that is so tough to unlock, you can say, okay, that person's obviously really good at zombies. They know what they're doing. It kind of shows off your skill, and that's something I really like about these custom characters here in World War II Zombies. Even though this is something I really like here in World War II Zombies, I don't know if it could ever make the jump over to Treyarch Zombies. Just because in Treyarch Zombies, when you're playing with a group of 4 people, for example, I think it's important that everyone is kind of their own character, and it would be kind of weird having like 4 Richtophens on the map at the same time, because some characters have specific quotes that relate to the story. But I think one thing they could do, which would be really cool, is if you completed specific in-game challenges, you would unlock a specific skin for Richthofen or Dempsey or whatever, and you could select what skin you wanted on that character, and then that way, when you play that character in-game, people can see, oh my gosh, that guy completed that challenge, so obviously he's really good. But again, you can't select what character you actually want to play as, maybe in a solo match, but not in a public online game. But overall, this whole character selection / customization is amazing, and we definitely need more character customization in Zombies in the future. So coming in at the number 1 spot, the one thing that really stands out to me when I compare World War II Zombies to Treyarch Zombies has to be the custom classes and just the overall options you have here in World War II Zombies. It's something that I've always wanted in Treyarch Zombies, and please, Treyarch, if you're watching this video, please do some of these things in your next game because it is absolutely amazing. So let's start off by talking about these custom classes. The first thing that really jumps out at me has to be the ability to select what weapon you want to start with, and this is something I've wanted since the beginning of time, being able to select between, 3 pistols, and 1 is a machine pistol. You have a carbine, a Kar 98K, and then 2 shotguns. I absolutely love this idea, being able to choose choose what gun you start with is absolutely amazing. Another thing that I absolutely love is the custom weapons in this game. Each weapon has a different version that you can use both in zombies and in multiplayer. Now, I know Infinite Warfare had something like this as well, but I feel like in Infinite Warfare, there were just so many variants that it didn't really interest me all that much. But in this game, only certain guns have certain variants that actually have an effect in zombies, and I like that. There aren't an overwhelming amount of weapons, and some of the variants or some of the stats that this gun has are pretty cool. How, for example, I think the M1911, when you use that Pack-a-Punch, it does more damage to bodies and less damage to headshots, which is something you'll probably want with a gun like that. I just love those little things here in World War II because it allows you to play more and unlock things as you play more. It rewards the hardcore players, and that's one thing we really lacked in Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, of course, the last thing, guys, is the custom classes themselves. Being able to select a special ability, and then, of course, being able to select perks in that class. And this is something I also really like because it gives you so many different ways to play zombies, and you can use the same special ability, but there are so many perks you can swap out to make it more effective in certain situations, and I absolutely love that. Now, I don't know if the whole special ability thing would work too well in Treyarch, but nonetheless, I absolutely love this here in World War II Zombies, and it's the one thing that definitely jumps out at me the most when I play this game mode. So there it is, guys, 5 things that World War II Zombies does better than Treyarch Zombies. And one thing that I really want to quickly mention before we actually end the video is, I know I spent a lot of time really talking about how this specific feature would work in Treyarch Zombies, is because I really would love to see some of these things implemented into Treyarch Zombies, because I think a lot of things here in World War II adds a lot of replayability, especially those custom characters and the custom classes, the custom weapons, and all that stuff. I absolutely love that whole idea, and I think World War II Zombies did a lot of awesome things with just replayability in general, and I would love to see Treyarch add a lot more things like this in the future for sure. So anyways, guys, that is going to wrap up our World War II Zombies Top 5. If you guys enjoyed that, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more Top 5s, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.